Today we're joined by the New Orleans Breakers, Coach John DeFilippo, McLeod Bethel-Thompson, and Wes Hills. Congratulations, guys. We're going to open it up with a statement from Coach.
Yeah, great team effort today. We knew it was going to be a heavyweight fight. Our guys, stepped up to the bell, no pun intended. Just a huge credit to our football team. 27 first downs, 14 rushing the football, 200 yards rushing, 283 passing. We controlled the ball for almost 37 minutes. We were 11 of 13 on third down, and we were 4 or 5 in the red zone. Defensively, we limited them to 14 first downs on 3.3 yards rushing. I thought it was an unbelievable team effort. There's still a lot for us to clean up. I don't think anyone in that locker room is satisfied by any means. And we put ourselves in a position to be on top of the division. And obviously that was our goals at the beginning of the year, and they're very attainable. So, but we have to keep going. We are not there yet. We are not even close. We are not even close to being there yet. So it is pedal to the metal. I gave the players both Monday and Tuesday off, and we're going to be right back at it on Wednesday. No, it's usually, in pro football, you can call it Victory Monday a lot of times, where you have Monday and Tuesday, usually on a normal week. But today, since we play a Saturday game, we don't play till next Sunday. So if we had come out on the other side of this game, I was not going to give them 2 days off, but they more than deserve it. So rest up and get mentally ready to roll. But I told them, I said, our Wednesday practice next week, we better be flying around like our hair's on fire.
I'm going to open it up to some more questions.
Is Oscar here today?
He is like.
Nice. Can't wait.
Coach, did you expect 45 points? You guys rolling up and down the field. Did you expect that type of game before you even got in here?
We have high expectations for our offense, and I know our players do as well at every position. Our goal is to have one more point than the other team. And, we have a drop touchdown pass. We overthrow a wide open sluggo route. It could have been more. But it is what it is. We're happy we had one more point than the other team. But we know there's a point in the game when you have your foot on somebody else's throat, and you have to put them out of misery.
Coach, this team, until today, had never beat the Stallions, but you going into it, you're 0-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going in there with a different quarterback, different personnel. I know Coach Tenuta was here last year, but I got to tell you, we're used to seeing Birmingham win football games. So it's not just whether or not you guys are going to go ahead. Now you're expected to compete for the championship. How are you going to deal with that the rest of the way?
Those are our goals at the beginning of the season. We have a long way to go, like I said. That's a really good football team, and a really good football team. And so we're going to see those guys again, obviously, in the regular season. It's going to be another good game. Coach Holtz does an unbelievable job. Obviously, his record over the test of time speaks for itself. He's won a lot of football games as a coach at a lot of different schools. And so I've enjoyed being around him personally for little things like as a first-time head coach, scheduling and those things. He's really the questions I've had for him, he's been awesome to me. We're going to obviously see them again down the road, and we're going to expect another great game out of them, and we expect to play well as well.
Wes, I'm going to ask you the same question as last week. You were again just up and down the field again. What was it you saw in your vision out there on the field? Was there something that just got you rolling again over 100 yards rushing?
To be honest with you, up front, they doing a great job up front, man. They are opening up the holes up for me. They're making me look good. I got the easy part of the job. All I got to do is run open space, they're Coach Turner's doing a great job with them up front, man, and that's really is the only difference, that we have from week one and now is just Turner got on them, and they've been doing their thing ever since.
Obviously, you love to throw, but how nice is it to know that you've got a great running game to back everything up?
It makes everything easier. When the offense has a run game, the pocket is bigger. You're on 2nd and 5 rather than 2nd and 10 or 11. So running game is everything. It's just like a huge breath of fresh air. Just let's go, and now we can attack. So what Wes has brought to our team is absolutely huge, and you can see a result on the scoreboard because of it.
You guys, I guess any of you, when they hit a big play, big kickoff return to start the game, how important is it to, you guys answered it right away. Was that important to answer that right away when something like that happens?
I just, I went down the sidelines. I just said, no panic. No one panic. And you know, we have great leadership on this team. And these two guys that are sitting up here with me right now are two of the best leaders we have. And so when you have great leadership on your team, your player leadership, no one panics. And so, hey, we knew something was going to happen. Usually something bad happens in every single game. And you have to do a great job of coming back and bouncing back. And our guys did an awesome job of answering the bell.
We do have Oscar.
Oscar.
And so, Oscar, unmute and ask your question. We look forward to this every week.
Hello, Coach. I buy you a Corona. It's in the
Oh,
ice.
you're by me a Corona now? Nice. Appreciate it, man.
A big one.
Hey, 2 limes. 2 limes.
Okay, perfect. Coach, and the players, it was a great game. And especially, another week, another 3-touchdown game from West Hills is a great week. Coach, for you, this start of the season with 3 games in a row, what is your thought about that?
I think our players, this whole thing is we have a great group of people in the Breakers organization. And it starts, obviously with our coaching staff. I think our coaching staff, when I hired our staff, I looked around, I go, we have the best staff in the league. And then we went out and got the best quarterback that we could get, right, in McLeod. We went out and got Wes, okay? So these 2 guys that are here, we went out and got those guys because we wanted them to be here, not only because they're great players, but because they're great people. So this whole thing that we're on a roll right now, there's a lot of people involved. And so, kudos to our players, number one. This is a players' game. It's a players' game. And our players just are playing at a high level. And it looks like the best part for me as a head coach sitting back on the sidelines, it looks like our guys are having fun. And it looks like they're having a good time playing football together. And at the end of the day, right, that's what you want as a coach, because you're not going to perform well if you're miserable. So we try to keep it light around our practices. We work when we want to work. When it's time to work, we work. But when it's time to keep it light, we keep it light.
Great. Thank you all so much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.